Hey guys, it's that Dividend guy coming at you with another Robinhood portfolio update. Happy Wednesday. Hopefully everybody's having a great green day in the market. You know I always wish the best for my viewers and subscribers. And speaking of subscribers, if you haven't hit that red subscribe button yet, go ahead and do that. Hit the bell notifications so you don't miss any updates. I've been posting 2 videos every single day this week, and I will be posting a portfolio update Monday through Friday again. And I'm trying to get another video out for you guys every day just because I love getting extra content out there. So with that being said, let's jump into the portfolio, look at the overall returns. Let's look at the individual returns of my stocks in the portfolio, and then take a look at my watch list. So for today, we're up a little over $340. We're up 1.46%. For the week, we're up over $600, up 2.72%. For the month, we're up $371, up about 1.6%. 3-month mark, we're up $2,900, up 13.86%. For the year, we're up over $1,100, up a little over 5%. And all time, since April 13th of 2018, it's a little over 2 years here. We have been up $3,400, up 16.8%. Not doing too bad there. Pretty happy with my long-term gains. As you guys can see, we had a huge drop in March and another drop, but it wasn't even close here last month. So to the one in March. So a little bit of volatility, but I did buy some stocks when the market was lower. So I'm really happy about that. But that's one of the things that I've learned, is to always have cash on the side so you can always take advantage of those big market downturns, because you never know when they're going to happen, and it's very important to have cash on the side so you don't miss out on really good opportunities to buy quality businesses at bargain prices. So I have about $22.15 from dividend income that I will be using to buy stocks in February. So let's start with the individual holdings, starting with one of my personal favorites, Realty Income. We have 16 shares, $961 of market value. Average cost is $46.31. 4% of the portfolio is in Realty Income, down $1.28 today, up $220.36, up 29% on Realty Income, and have a dividend of $3.75 coming in on January 15th. So at the end of next week, I'll have that dividend coming in. This is one of those that I want to really focus on this year. It's my favorite real estate play. Pays me monthly, and they've increased their dividend every year since 1994. So I'm really bullish on the company and their business model, and I want more real estate in the portfolio. The big two, the biggest portions of my portfolio, by percentage, I want it to be insurance first, and then I want it to be real estate. So next we have Coca-Cola, 21 shares, 1,060.40 on market value. Average cost is $51. 4.4% of the portfolio is on Coca-Cola, down about $36 today. Total down about $19, down 1.74%. Not worried about that. Wish I could buy some shares right now because it's below my average cost. Next, FRT, Dividend King. We have 1 share, 86.10 on market value. Average cost is $113.40. About 0.4% of the portfolio is an FRT. Today we're up $351. Total we're down $27, down 24%. Have a dividend coming in on the 15th of $1.06. It's one of those that I really want to add to. I'm bullish on the company. Love the business model. They're very strategic about where they place their shopping centers. So I've done a lot of research on FRT, and I want it to be one of the bigger positions for this set of months. And it's in the one of my focuses for this year, which is real estate. And then we have Altria, 151 shares, $6,200 of market value. Average cost, is $43.59. 26% of the portfolio is in Altria, up $1.09 today. Total down $3.17. We have a dividend coming in on the 11th So next Monday of $129.86, that will be allocated towards AT&T stock. Next, we have AT&T. We have 126 shares, $3,700 of market value. Average cost is a little bit below $30. So intrinsically, I have a price target of about $30. So anything lower than that, I want to buy. 15% of the portfolio, almost 16%, is in AT&T. Up $84, up 2.29%. Total up $32, up 0.85%. Love AT&T. I'll be adding a lot more of it, a lot more to it this year. Then we have PBCT at $14, 14 shares, about $200 of market value. Average cost is $10.90. About 0.9% of the portfolio is in PBCT, up $17 today, up 45 total, up about 30% on these shares. And it's near its high, but I still would buy it because there's not a big spread on this stock. So the reason I bought this was because it is a bank, and I trust them. They have a really healthy balance sheet. They're not even close to Wells Fargo. And they're dividend aristocrats. So I feel better about the banking sector as long as I have something that has status. And most of the big banks in the sector don't actually have dividend aristocrat status. So I like PBCT. It's perfect because if stocks pay dividends in the middle of the month, like as you guys saw with Altria and Realty Income, they pay on the 15th. Usually AT&T's X date is after the 15th, so I won't be able to buy it. So PBCT is a great alternative if I can't buy AT&T. Next, we have AbbVie. We have 60 shares, $6,400 of market value, $72.22 is our average cost. About 27% of the portfolio is in AbbVie, up $24 today, up $2,000 total, up 48% on AbbVie. It's one of my best purchases and best performers simply because I bought it and held it. This is part of the issue with my strategy. It's the biggest flaw in the dividend growth investing strategy is once you know how to calculate the intrinsic value of stock, once it gets past your intrinsic value and you don't want to touch it, you sit on the sidelines a lot. AbbVie's one of my personal favorites. Great dividend growth, great dividend payer, exactly what I look for in a company. I love the balance sheet. I love the pipeline, and they have the best-selling drug in the world. I just don't want to buy it right now because, as you guys can see, my average cost is so low that I'm not touching it with a 10-foot pole, which is kind of sad because I really wish I could add more AbbVie. It is one of my personal favorite stocks. Yeah, I wish I could add more, but it's all good. I'm sitting on paper profit right now, and I'm getting a nice dividend of over $70, so can't complain about that. Just wish I could add more. Next, we have Lowe's in the same position as AbbVie. It's overvalued for me, and I refuse to sell it. We have 2 shares of this king, $330 of market value. Average cost is $100.86. 1.4% of the portfolio is in Lowe's, up $7 today, up $127 total, up 63% on Lowe's. So at $164, my average cost is $100.86. So I'm up $63 per share. I want more Lowe's. They've paid a dividend every year that they've been on the market, and they've increased it as well. They have a phenomenal dividend growth history, and they did a 9% raise this year. So I'm very happy to have it. I just wish I could have it at a lower price. Then we have my focus stocks for 36912 being Aflac. We have 1 share, 4509 is our market value. Average cost is 35.75. About 0.2% of the portfolio is in Aflac. Today we're up $1.83. Total we're up $9.34, up 26% on our 1 share of Aflac. I love Aflac, low payout ratio, love insurance, love the business model, very bullish on insurance. So you'll see that later on in the video because I switched out a couple of holdings just because I wanted more insurance in the portfolio. When it comes to insurance companies, I'm not super worried about the dividend growth streak. I'm more worried about the dividend growth and the rate that they're growing the dividend. So it's a little bit of a different strategy when it comes to the insurance companies. But Aflac is still, I think they're close to 40 years of dividend growth. They have a very low payout ratio of like 20 to 22%, something like that. It's below 30%, I know that. and they pay a 33-cent dividend. So they have a great dividend growth history in a business that I understand, in a business that I'm very bullish on. So I will be pouring money into Aflac once I hit my goal in my emergency fund. Then we have McDonald's, again, real estate play, going to be a main focus for the portfolio this year. 2 shares, $422 of market value. Average cost is $215. 1.8% of the portfolio is in McDonald's. Down 71 cents today, down 7.55. Down total is we're negative a dollar or 1.76%. Not worried about it though. Love McDonald's, and as I said, insurance and real estate are going to be my main focuses for this year. So I will be adding some more McDonald's. Then we have Black Hills. It's our utility. We have 2 shares, $124 of market value. Average cost is $60.53. About 0.5% of the portfolio is in Black Hills, up $5 today, up $3 total, up $2.50. Love Black Hills. It's going to be one of the smaller positions for this set of months, but I do want more of it. I love the utility. It's based here in my home state, so I will be adding to it, just not as aggressively as I'm adding to insurance and real estate. Then we have J&J, 2 shares, 320.02 is our market value. Average cost is 135.79. 1.34% of the portfolio is in J&J. Total, we're up 334. Total for today. And then all time, we're up almost $50 a share, up almost 20% on J&J. Then ExxonMobil, we have 86 shares, $3,800 of market value. Average cost is $52.74. About 16% of the portfolio is in ExxonMobil, up $136 today. Total down $650, down 14%. That is nothing. I've been down like $2,000 on this stock, so I'm not worried about $600. This is a turnaround play. Oil's been destroyed, was destroyed in 2020. Oil prices got to negative $30 a barrel. So I'm not worried about it. It's a turnaround play, pays a nice fat dividend, and has a great dividend growth history as well. So happy to own ExxonMobil, happy to hold ExxonMobil, but I will not be adding to this position this year unless it gets extremely low, which I know right now this is the best value for this set of months, but I'm not adding to it because I'm already overexposed. So my big goal for this year, since that concludes the portfolio, the goal for this year is to add quality companies in the insurance and real estate space, which of course I'm still going to be adding to Coca-Cola, AT&T, and Aflac. But with excess money or leftover money, I will be adding the other two financial insurance companies that I found that I'm really bullish on. So I'm still going to have my goal stocks, but for the overall goal for the year, I'm focused on real estate and insurance as well. So I want to have multiple goals. Um, so with that being said, let's take a look at my watch list. So I switched out McCormick for Allstate because again I'm focused on insurance. So at 110 currently, with 125 being the high, I would buy some Allstate because it has a $15 upside, and that's exactly what I look for. Next we have Pepsi with $142. I would not buy it. I need it to be down to like 130. Then Procter and Gamble at 140, only $6 of upside, too expensive for me. Clorox, I decided to buy them because you're supposed to buy what you love and buy what you understand. They hold a lot of consumer brands. They do a lot of cleaning products. They own like cat litter. They own charcoal brands. They also own Hidden Valley Ranch, and that's really why I want them, because I want to own what I buy. So I buy a lot of Hidden Valley Ranch. So definitely buying some Clorox. But at about $200 a share, it's definitely a buy with $40 of upside there. Then Prudential Financial, I switched out 3M for them because I want more insurance, and from what research I've done, I really like the business model. Love the dividend growth as well. They pay a great dividend for the price, and I really want to get more into this sector. Insurance is what made Warren Buffett rich, so I'm going to focus on insurance companies and real estate. But at $82, a 52-week high of 97, still have about $10, $14 of upside. Definitely want to buy some Prudential. Then we have Disney at 181. I know it's close to the high, but I'm buying Disney no matter what. They are just phenomenal. And then Berkshire Hathaway at 232, buying that as well. They are phenomenal when it comes to insurance. They have Geico, they have Westco. Um, just they have a massive amount of float and a massive cash position as well, and a huge position in Apple and Coca Cola and Bank of America. So they buy quality companies and they do exactly what I do. Buffett does not pay a dividend with Berkshire, but he does the exact same strategy that I do. He buys quality. Well, I do the exact same thing he does. He buys quality, under value, under market, under intrinsic value, and then he rakes in the dividend and waits for the stock to and holds it forever. So that's what I do too. That's what I did with AbbVie. That's what I did with Lowe's. My intrinsic value for Lowe's is around $110 a share. I bought it below that, and now it's at 160. Did the same thing with AT&T. My intrinsic value was about $30, and it shot up to $38 a share, and then it dropped back down. So now I'm okay to buy it again. Same thing happened with AbbVie. My intrinsic value for AbbVie is around $90 a share. I bought it at 72, and now it's at 106. So it needs to drop before I buy it again. So I'm doing the same thing Buffett does. I'm focused on insurance and real estate as well as the stock picks that I mentioned yesterday, being Coca-Cola, AT&T, and Aflac. But the thing is, if I see a value in another stock, like say it's next month is gonna be February. So say I want to buy AT&T and it's low, right? Say it's below $30, so it's below my intrinsic value, really close to it, but I'd still buy it. But then you have something like Clorox that has a $40 upside. I'd rather buy Clorox that month because it has more upside. Plus, it has status. It's an aristocrat. So that's where I'd rather put my money this month. So that's what I mean is I'm going to be focused on those stocks, but if they're above my intrinsic value, I'm going to look for other deals that I like better in the market, which that's exactly what we're supposed to be doing is buying undervalued securities based on our intrinsic value calculation that pay a great dividend, a growing dividend, buy them below market value when the stock market overreacts, misprices them, take advantage of the misprice of the market, and then rake in that dividend. So that's going to be my strategy for this year, guys. Focused on the stocks that I listed, focused on insurance and real estate because I love both business models. So, with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to hit the subscribe button, and when you do, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any updates. I'm doing a Robinhood portfolio update Monday through Friday again, being as consistent as possible with that. And I'm trying to get 2 videos out a day, so I'll do a Robinhood portfolio update and then some news or maybe a dividend increase or a Tesla video, just whatever I feel like doing, I'll put out. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another Robinhood portfolio update. Take care, guys.